Hi, this is Trent with GuitarAnimal.com, and in this video I want to go over with you how you should be studying with Guitar Animal, how it's designed to work. First of all, we made it affordable for you guys because I want to bring guitar playing to as many people as possible, and you guys shouldn't have to break the bank to learn how to play the guitar. So we've hit that on the head. It's pretty affordable for you guys. I provide tablatures for you. These are all custom-made tabs that you can print out at the website as a member. None of these tabs are just copied out of a book. I actually write and produce all of these myself. I will listen to videos of the artist playing, make sure I have it accurate as possible on the page. If I hear something, it's on there. If I don't hear him playing something, it's not on there. So this is not just a canned tablature. This is actually custom made for you guys. A lot of time and work goes into doing that, but I think it's worth it for you guys because we want to be as accurate as possible. As well as the videos. We spend time doing these videos, try to be as accurate as we can, stick to the tablature, and give you all the tools that you will need. On the website you have looper functions that I'm going to go over with you on here in a second. And you also have the ability to slow things down. What this does for me is I can shoot a video at a fairly fast pace, so that would satisfy a more advanced player. If a beginner player comes to a song and they want to do it, well, it's obviously too fast in a 5-minute video, but using the tools that we give them on our website, they can slow down that playback, they can set the loop functions on that, and they can work at their own pace and learn things that may be more advanced. All right, and if I'm talking about some of these functions and you're not seeing them, in other words, the loop functions or the slowdown player on our website, those are member-only functions. There are costs involved in having that software. It's not something that we produce. We actually have that for you from other companies that help us to teach you how to play the guitar, but you have to be a member to see it. So if you don't see the loop functions or anything, go ahead and do the 7-day free trial. You sign up, you get 7 days for free on the website. You can experience that for yourself, and I think that you'll find that if you work with it, it's very easy to learn how to play a song that way. I'm going to lead you through how to do this today as if I was learning a song on Guitar Animal for the first time. So obviously we're going to go to Guitar Animal, we're going to sign in. Now all the functions I'm going to be looking at today are going to be member functions. So again, you can sign in, just do the sign up, 7 days for free. Put your information in there and you get a chance to check everything out on the website for an entire week with no charge. So we've got that. I'm going to work on a song by Jim Croce today that's on there called Roller Derby Queen. And the first thing I would do is I would actually click on the tile for Roller Derby Queen. You can find it in the beginner section. You could also find it in the latest videos dropped. There's about 8 of those. But you can also just use the search function and find it, Jim Croce and Roller Derby Queen. You'll be able to find that. So we download it. Take a look at it. We're going to actually click on the download tabs function first. It's going to actually drop a PDF onto your computer in a separate window. It's going to look like this, and then you're going to want to print that. You want printed sheet music in front of you as opposed to just trying to read it off the screen. We want to use our screen for the video and being able to manipulate the video and the sound, so we don't want it to have to share part of our window with this music. So go ahead and download it and print it. It's a PDF file, so you should be able to do that rather easily. When we go to the video section here, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click play and get that to the section I want to work on first. There'll be a little bit of talking at the beginning of the song. I'll bring up some volume here. Now this particular song, I shot this one with an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar. So I'm working with an acoustic guitar here, so I'm just going to go towards the end of the video and pull up the acoustic part, just so it'll sound the same. It's right at about 6.5 minutes in the video. Now we're going to get ready to want to use our AB looper, and we're going to need to set our loop point. So the way that you do that, there's a little button to the left of the screen, of the video screen you're watching. It says AB loop, and what you want to do is you want to click on that, and then I'll actually turn it green. What you did is you just turned that function on so it's ready to go. We're going to need to set in and out points on this particular loop. So we use the I key on the keyboard for in and the O key on the keyboard for out. So I'll be listening to it in real time. When I want to start my loop, I just hit I. When I want to end that loop, I hit O, and then it'll start looping over that part of the song. So let's set that up. I'll just do it for the first chord or two. Here we go, Roller Derby Queen on the acoustic. All right, what I did there is I just set the loop point to include the E chord and the A7 chord. I know those because I have them right here on my sheet. So I'm doing the first bar of my sheet, and now that I set those loop points, it will just play that over and over again. I'll listen to it a couple times in real time just to hear what I want to sound like. All right, so now I know what I'm going for. Now, I'm not going to learn this in real speed. I want to actually slow it down. So if you go to the buttons at the bottom of the video screen, you've got a plus and a minus tab. Hit the minus, and if you hit it twice, it's going to drop it down to half speed. And that's where we want to be for learning. So now we'll go ahead and play it here. This will give us not only the sound at a slowed pace, but also the video. You can watch my hands and the chord changes at a slower pace. All right, so now I'm going to try to duplicate that. I'm going to look at my page here. I've got my E chord. If I don't know the chord, I'm going to spend a few minutes looking at the chord chart on the tab and getting my E chord laid out for me to make sure I've got the right E chord. And then I'll look at the strum pattern on the sheet, which the staple shape is down towards the floor, V shape's up towards the ceiling. This is an 8th note strum, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to go E, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. Going to A7. And I would basically work on that section of the song until I felt comfortable with it. At which point I go set my loop points to a different section. You can just click those I and O's on the screen and drag them off to the sides if you want. And then I really encourage you, when you're listening to the song, set your loop points by listening. When it gets to the point, and try to hit the button on beat, because it'll make it a lot more comfortable to listen to that over and over again if you hit it on the beat. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and out. So in and out like that. It'll set those loop points very close because you're only going to be listening to small sections of the song. So through the use of the slow down feature, as well as setting my loop points, I can work this page at whatever pace I'm comfortable with, or whatever page you're comfortable with, and get through it. These functions are very powerful, so I want you to try a song using these functions, and then I think you will see that that's the only way you're going to want to work them. I hope you found this instructional video useful, and give us some feedback. Let us know what you think about the process. We think it's a winner.